Good morning, friends. I hope you guys are all doing well. So today will be another vlog. I tried the past couple days to vlog, and then for some reason I'm really good in the morning, and then usually around lunchtime I forget to continue vlogging the whole entire day. So maybe this vlog will be a culmination of my whole week. I don't know yet. But I wanted to record today specifically because I know I talk a lot about the weather here in the Silver Coast. For you that haven't visited here yet, it is normally really sunny and beautiful and all that great stuff. But we do have our bad days too. Like this week has been super foggy. As you can see, if you watch my previous videos, I have this nice little green, I don't know, mountain area, hill area, I don't know what you want to call it, behind my house. And normally you can see the bright blue skies and everything, but here it's super, super foggy. And it's been like this whole entire week. Like even if I pan over, like I have neighbors that are over there, but you can't see them because it is just really foggy. So that is something to keep in mind if you live here on the Silver Coast. This is really normal when you live by the sea. And usually the fog will dissipate around 10:30, and then the sun will come out. So I will hopefully film that today when the sun comes out, which really is not that long. So in the morning, if you have to commute into work or if you have to drop the kids off, or do any errands in the morning, just know that you will have this fog. And it doesn't happen really in the summertime. It's more like the fall, winter time, maybe a little bit into the spring, and then the summer is usually pretty clear skies. So that's something to keep in mind. So for today, I am actually getting my hair cut and colored today. I typically get it done twice a year, but today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I initially had it down for a balayage, and that's what I normally get because I'm just super lazy to deal with roots. And then I get a balayage and that will last me forever. But I wanted to change it up today because I'm just kind of tired of bleaching my hair. So I wanted to do like an all over color and a haircut. So you guys will follow me along while I get that done. And then I'm meeting up with some friends for lunch. I will bring you along for at least the first couple, and then hopefully I'll remember to film later today. So I posted something online the other day asking for lemongrass. It's something that I find that I cook more often than I thought, and when I was looking for it, like fresh lemongrass, I couldn't find it. I've only found jarred lemongrass one time, and I wish I had bought more because I didn't know that I couldn't even find the jarred lemongrass. Anyway, so I posted, and thankfully one of my neighbors saw my post and then brought me lemongrass from her garden, and she told me that she has like a land full of them and that she's going to come by and bring me a lot more. And I usually just like freeze them because when you buy at the grocery store, I just, cut them up and freeze it and then use it when I need to. But she told me to actually plant this around my pool, and it will prevent flies and mosquitoes and all that stuff. Given I don't think we have a lot of mosquitoes here, but at least where I live, but we do get an occasional fly here and there. So that is really good news. So what I'm going to do is, not today, but I'm going to remove all this. I use this as a garden. Don't mind my mess. But the previous owner had a bunch of flowers here, which is really nice, but I wanted to use it as a garden because I wasn't sure if I was going to continue with the flowers or I wanted to plant vegetables in it. So I actually planted 3 tomato plants here, and they did really well, but now it's horrible and I have to remove it all and then figure out if I'm going to continue using it or actually think about putting the lemongrass here, because she did say to put it right by my pool. So I don't know, suggestions guys, because I actually have 2 of them. I have another one over there which I did plant a raspberry bush, but then I never watered it, so it looks pretty sad. And there's Mochi! He loves playing with this ball. I'm a bit embarrassed to film this, but this is my breakfast slash dining, whatever, our dining room table. And this is how it usually looks in like the morning time. Well, actually, honestly, a lot of times. Once you have kids, they just open every single thing and then just leave it there. So, time to clean up. So I'm being being blinded right now. So it's 9:30 and look, the sun is out. There's no more fog. So if you arrived here and you're a bit concerned with the fog, just know that it does let up. Usually about 10 o'clock, the sun comes out and all is well. And here I am wearing a short sleeve shirt and jeans in October. So it's not that cold. And of course it's 9:30, so it will get warmer as the day goes on, and I'll probably regret wearing jeans because it probably will get really hot. One thing you have to keep in mind when you move here is that everything is so close to everything. So what might have taken you 30, 40, 50 minutes back in the States to drive from your house to wherever you're gonna go, like the hairstylist in my situation, just remember that, plan accordingly, because I am so used to leaving my house at like 9:30 for a 10 o'clock appointment. And I just left my house at 9:30 and it's 9:38 and I'm here. So, and they don't take you early. So I'm just so used to, like, back in the States, you just drive to wherever you go and then you get there early, and 9 out of 10 times they'll take you early if they see you there, and they're free. So they'll just start you early and then finish you early, right? Here they wait until your appointment time typically. So now I have like 20 minutes to kill. So this is the entrance over here. I just finished my hair appointment and I got an all over color, which I am loving, which I love. I almost got ran over, but it's fine. And so you're probably wondering, how much did everything cost? I got an all over color. As you can see, my blonde is all gone. I got a haircut, he curled it, all that stuff. Now, before I tell you the price, Honest Saramago, the salon that I just went to, it's not a cheap hair salon. You could definitely find cheaper hair salons here in Caldish, but I am very particular because I was a hairstylist and I only get my hair colored like twice a year, so I definitely pay more, and I try to find the person that is really, really good with color. Especially if you're Asian, you know, when you go blonde, it is so hard to work with Asian hair. And when we Asians want to go blonde, if you aren't familiar with Asian hair, you're going to, they're going to give you more of an orangier color. Anyway, if you're Asian, you know what I mean. But so that's why I tried to find a person that's really good with color. And they had really good reviews when I first started looking at hair salons. And yes, that's why I went. Anyway, so I got an all over color, like I said, a haircut, and the total price was 76 euros and 50 cents. That included the cut, color. They put a glistening deep conditioner, glistening something in my hair. The color itself was 40 euros. The cut and the style was 30 euros. Wow, they charge for shampoo. So €1.50 for shampoo, which is fine because I love a good shampoo, and 5 euros for the shine. So overall 76 euros and 50 cents, which honestly, I would have paid probably that alone just for color back in the States. So I feel like that's still a good deal. Now what I'm going to do, I have to head home, drop off all my stuff, and then meet up my friends for lunch. So I am super excited for everything. Anyway, we're going to keep going because it's only 11:30. As I was mentioning earlier, how my Portuguese was lacking and that he couldn't really understand because he doesn't speak English, and my Portuguese was not that good. Today, however, is the day that I realized my Portuguese that sorry, it's so loud here, I'm in Obadosh. And my Portuguese is getting better because I was able to communicate with him and he understood everything. Sure, there were some times where normally if I'm in the States, I talk a lot more with my stylist, but at least he understood everything I said, the limited stuff I said, but that's an improvement. It's a gorgeous day in Obadosh. I'm gonna be having lunch soon.
Time to think, and baby, that's okay. Sure you fell for me, I fell too, but that don't mean we won't make it through. Wanna stay in touch, but I don't feel the same.
Alright friends, you know how I told you that I was going to be really horrible at filming, and sure enough, I was filming Obadosh, like when we had dinner or lunch with my friends, and then what ended up happening was I had lunch with my friends and then I had a Portuguese class. So normally I'd like to take my Portuguese private tutorings like at home so I can write things down or just be in the comfort of my own house, but I was running behind and my lunch didn't end till 3 o'clock and I had my tutoring lesson at 3 o'clock, so I had to take in the car, which actually ended up being really, really good because I had to really just talk, no preparation. So I didn't have like my cheat sheets next to me or anything like that. So that was kind of nice. So I did that and then I had to go pick up the kids and sorry, I'm like cutting as we speak. I had to pick up the kids and the kids were actually arriving. They went on a field trip today. So both my two older kids went on a school field trip and didn't arrive back at school until like past 6 o'clock. So it was super late. Anyway, so now what I'm doing is, normally I like to have dinner prepared, but since I haven't been home in a few hours or pretty much the whole day, I just asked my kids, I'm like, okay, do you guys want a proper dinner? Which normally I have a proper dinner prepared, or I'll order food if it's on a Friday, which usually is the case anyway. But today I'm like, well, Fridays we always have movie nights. So today I just decided that I'm gonna cut up a bunch of fruit. We're gonna have popcorn and we're just gonna have like a bunch of snacks, because who doesn't like snacks? And we're just gonna have a really fun dinner of not having dinner. You know what I mean with this? Plus it's good for me because I literally ate so much. I told myself I was gonna go on a diet this month, or at least this week for the next couple weeks, because I don't know if I mentioned, I gained a lot of weight living in Portugal. And that is one thing. I thought I was gonna lose weight living in Portugal. Like, oh, I'm gonna eat healthier foods. I'm gonna be more active, all this stuff, which I am more active. But the problem is, I eat a lot. The portions here in Portugal is just like humongous. Not like France or other countries where it might be, I don't know, like maybe their portion sizes are smaller, but here in Portugal, they're like their food, which I love food too, don't get me wrong. So it does come with its perks and its minuses, because I definitely eat a lot here. So just keep that in mind. If you think that you're gonna lose weight living here, you might be gaining some weight, which is fine if that's what you wanna do, but I can't be eating like dinner for breakfast all the time, which I do. So I'm trying to lose weight. So my kids requested some smoothies. So I'm making a strawberry smoothie for them. Which all I do is just take some frozen strawberries, some yogurt, and some milk. So really, I have a lot of fruit going on here. But I do have some popcorn. Now we have some popcorn. And you can't have popcorn without adding Smarties in it. Trust me, if you do this, you'll never go back. I know, I just dump it right in there. Usually I like the bigger boxes so I don't have to waste all these little ones, but I didn't have a bigger one. So I just have the small one, which is fine. It works too. You get a little bit of salty, sweet, like little Smarties melt a little bit. It's so yummy. But see, that is gonna be our movie night food. So peaches, pears, mangoes, dragon fruit, popcorn, and then I have the smoothies too. So I'm gonna call it a day. These little kids and I are gonna be watching a movie while my husband works. And
Spider-Man.
we're gonna watch Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
So that is our
3.
day. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!